Hello and welcome back to the Four Horsemen. Myself along with Andrew from Maple Leaf Customs, Skip from Crossroad Diecast Speed Shop, and Tom from Spork Syndicate make up the Four Horsemen. Today I'm taking this 55 gasser. I've already stripped all the paint off of it. And we're going to do a commemoration either to the Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts. Now I chose the Boy Scouts, but fellow builders are going to choose whoever they wish. So let's have some fun with this. Sit back, grab your favorite adult beverage, and join in today as we do a build for the Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts. Let's continue.
It's time to start the autopsy.
Got the car out of the stripper and we cleaned it up. For this particular car, we're going to paint it white, so we're going to use the white sealer from Createx, and I got this at Spray Gunner. And you can check out all the things they have to offer at spraygunner.com. What an awesome, complete store for everything you need, from airbrushes to paints, etc. But check out spraygunner.com. Anyway, we're going to use this white sealer, and we're going to reduce it a little bit with this 4011 reducer. Now, there's different kinds of reducer. You have 4011, 4012, 4013, etc. The only difference is how it assists you with your drying times, etc. and like that. I like the 4011 because it's a really good all-around reducer. Anyway, we got the white reducer all mixed up. We shook it really good. Let's go ahead and put the coat on here, and we'll let it set for a bit, then we'll give it a couple of coats.
Meanwhile, back in the graveyard.
Now that we got the white base coat on, you want to make sure you put a light coating of some type of clear on there so your decals will lay down a lot smoother. If you just put the decals over the white primer, you're going to have an effect called silvering, which means the decal isn't lying completely flat on the car that you're putting it on. And it will give raised edges, and it will give it a white appearance or a silver appearance to your finished decals. Anyway, when I make my decals, I try to make them so I can apply them in one piece, and that's mostly just for the sides, if I can get away with it. When you're cutting out all these little individual decals, the little STP decals and stuff like that, they, it's just a lot to cut out and a lot more room for mistakes. So I try to make it to where you can put it all on in one piece. Once you get it on, try and smooth it out with a Q-tip. Now here I am using a set of tweezers, and you have to be super careful because those little sharp points, they will definitely cut into your decal if you're not careful. So I recommend using a toothpick or a Q-tip or something like that. That old saying, don't do as I do as I say type thing. At least I have the ability to go back in and make some more decals if I happen to make a mistake. So, there you go. If you happen to be buying decals, then, you got to be a little bit more careful. We got the ones on the side. They smoothed out really well. Let's put the one on the top. Smooth it out with some water or some microset. Now, if you're getting anything out of these videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. This lets me know that you're watching my videos, and it gives me ammunition in order to get back in there and make more videos for you. Go ahead and smooth it out with a Q-tip. Maybe wet it up just a little bit. That looks pretty good. Smooth out all your wrinkles. That's looking really nice. All right. Let's put the one on the trunk now. Or as they say in the UK, the boot. Here I've got the Eagle Scout emblem. Also, make sure that you're supporting these organizations. The Scouts of America, we used to be called the Boy Scouts. We know what happened to that. and then the Girl Scouts too. Just support these organizations because they help mold young people, and it teaches them a lot of responsibility, and it's a great both of them great organizations. So make sure that you support these, and if you have a child or like that, try and get them involved with it. They're incredible organizations for helping out young people getting prepared for life. My father-in-law is actually an Eagle Scout. Let's get the second side on. And again, like I said, I try and make the decals to where I can put them on in one piece. Move them off the paper just a little bit, put them on there, and then move them in place. Now, if your side of your car is wet enough, you're going to be able to move these with no issues. Get them in position, and then get you a Q-tip and smooth it all out. Get all the air bubbles and the water and everything squeegeed out of it. Now with your decals, make sure you let them set for a good 8 hours, if not longer. You should do it at least, if you can do it overnight, do it overnight. It gives it plenty of time for it to dry out. That's looking fantastic. Let's let it dry and we'll move on.
I love how the moonlight shines over the mausoleum.
After letting it dry, I coated it with my Diecast Graveyard 2K Clear. I switched out the wheels with some beautiful wheels from Sam Ed Wheels. They look fantastic. Here's the interior glass, here's the interior, and here's the body, all clear coated and ready to go. I detailed all the lights and everything. That looks great. Let's put it all together and give my creation life.
Lies! Lies! Do you hear me? Give my creation life!
And this is what we got to. Look how nice it turned out. Like I said, we detailed all the lights and the signal lights and the headlights and tail lights. We put those beautiful decals on that I designed myself and printed them out with my iColor 650 printer. White toner printer, fantastic. And if you got any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them for you. But look how nice that turned out. Turned out beautiful. Now I could have gone a little bit farther and detailed out the interior and the engine, etc. like that. It just depends on how much time you want to put into your car. Now, like I always say, you can do this too. Take your time, learn how to do this by watching our videos, and watch all the other videos on the 4 Horsemen channels that people have done their cars. My buddy Andrew from Maple Leaf Customs, Skip from Crossroad Diecast Speed Shop, Tom from Spork Syndicate, and all the participants. And I also want to thank Jeremy Ansley for being the guest horseman this month. What a great individual, and he does fantastic with his customs. Check out all the other builds, check out all the videos, make sure you leave a like and a comment. And like I said, if you got anything out of this, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and cheers.